You're posting every single day, you're doing the trends, you're using the hashtags, and you're still stuck at 200 views. Meanwhile, some girl who started 3 weeks ago is getting 500k views on the same type of content. And you're sitting there thinking, what the fuck is she doing that I'm not? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what she's doing differently, and by the end, you will never look at Instagram the same way again. But real quick, if you're a creator watching this and you're tired of figuring this out alone, tired of posting and praying, tired of watching your views stay flat while others blow up, I work with creators to fix exactly this. If you want help, you can apply on my website or DM me on Instagram. Links are down below in the description. No pressure, but if you're serious, the option is there. Okay, let's get into it now. So here's what most people don't understand about views. Views aren't random, views aren't luck. And no, you're also not shadow banned. Shadow bans don't exist, not the way you think. If you are not getting views, it's because your content isn't resonating. That's it. And that's the only reason. Harsh? Yeah, maybe. But someone needs to tell you the truth. And the good news, views are a skill. And I'm going to teach you that skill right now in this video. So take down notes and write everything down. So if you get value from this video, like and subscribe. I drop content like this every week and I would appreciate your support a lot. So now let's break it down how you can use this video and implement all of the knowledge ASAP. Section 1. The truth about views. Before we talk about how to get views, we need to talk about views, what they actually mean. Because here's something most people don't understand. Views don't equal money. I've seen creators with millions of views making nothing. And I've seen creators with 10k views per post and they're making close to 6 figures a month. And the difference is the audience quality. And if you're posting content that attracts the wrong audience, people who will never buy, never subscribe, and also never convert, then views just a vanity metric. So the goal is never to have more views, it's to have the right views. And this is where most of the people mess up. They see a viral trend and they think, I should do that too. But that trend attracts a complete different audience than the one you need. For example, if you are posting overly sexual content with no personality, you will get views. But you know who you're attracting? People who will never pay. Indians, Mexican people, Arab people, people from the countries you don't want to have. I see this all the time. Creators getting millions of views from audiences in countries that don't convert. Views that look good, but they don't mean anything. The creators who actually make money, they actually understood or they understand their audience. They know exactly what they want to attract. And they create content specifically for those people. So before I talk about the tactics, ask yourself, who do I want watching my content? And if you can't answer that clearly, no amount of views will help you. Section 2. Why you're not getting the views. Okay, now let's talk about the real reasons you're not getting any views. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you, because no one else will be. Everyone will tell you, oh yeah, you're not pretty enough. That's bullshit, that's not true. Reason number 1 is your content is random. You're posting whatever you feel like that day. No strategy, no theme, no red thread. One day it's a dancing video, next day it's a talking ad, then a meme, and then something completely different. The algorithm doesn't know what to do with you, and neither does your audience. So why do you expect to blow up if the algorithm even doesn't know who it should show? People who follow accounts that are consistent, they know what they are getting. If your content is random, people have no reason to follow. and the algorithm has no reason to push you. So you need a right thread, something that ties everything together. A theme, a vibe, a reason for people to come back. Then reason number 2, you don't know what works. You're guessing. Every single post is just a single guess. You've never actually studied what works in your niche. You've never analyzed why certain videos go viral and others don't. You're just hoping something hits. Something will go viral, hopefully. But that's not a strategy, that's just a fucking lottery ticket. And as we know, lottery tickets don't build businesses or they don't build wealth. Reason number 3, you're just analyzing the surface. And this is one of the biggest mistakes everyone is doing. Even when you do analyze, you're looking at the wrong things. You see a video with 1 million views and think, oh, she's so pretty, she went viral because she's so pretty. No, that's just the lazy analysis. It didn't go viral because she's pretty. No, there were other factors. Analyze. What was the hook? What was the first frame? What was the caption? What sound did she use? What was the pacing? Why did the people watch until the end? Analyze these metrics. The creators who win are the ones who go deep, not on the surface level. When a video flops, they don't say the algorithm hates me. They ask, what was wrong with the hook? What was wrong with the pacing? What was boring? Did I speak to my audience? Does my audience even want to watch a video like this? And that is the difference. Reason number 4, you're not posting enough. You post once a day and maybe expect results. Here's the truth. Volume always negotiates luck. Really. You need to post a lot, and I mean a lot, to find your winning formula. Some creators find it in the first 3 seconds and some find it after 50. But they will never find out if you're just posting 3 times or less a week. 2 to 3 reels per day minimum. That's the game. Every video is data, every video teaches you something. And the more you post, the faster you will learn. And most people aren't patient enough for this. They post for a week, they see no results, and then they say, oh, the algorithm hates me. Don't be most people. Reason number 5, you are boring. Harsh? Yes, but someone needs to say it, otherwise you will never find out. You're making, for example, content with 0 entertainment value. People don't come to Instagram to learn, they come to be entertained. People are watching your video because they're getting dopamine from it. If you're not entertaining, means no dopamine, you're just invisible to them. Even, for example, for educational content, needs to be wrapped around entertainment. That's just the formula. And you can teach the most valuable thing in the world, or you can be the most attractive girl in the world, but if it was boring, no one will watch it. Look at the biggest creators in any niche. They are not just informative, they are entertaining. Doesn't matter if it's OnlyFans, if it's e-commerce or whatever. They have energy and they have a personality. And that's what you are competing against. So now let's go into section 3. How you actually get views now. Okay, enough about what you're doing wrong. Let's talk about how you can actually get views. Step number 1, understand your niche. Before you post anything, you need to understand what does even work in your niche. This means research, real research. Not on the surface, deep analysis. I use a tool, for example, like SortFeed. It's like a Chrome extension that lets you sort any creator's videos by views. You can also sort it by creation date, by likes, how you want it. So you find creators in your niche, run this Chrome extension and instantly see the most viral content. And then you can start analyzing what hooks are they using, what topics, what formats, and also what sounds. You're not copying, you're just understanding what works for them and you're getting inspired. And here's the thing, you don't even have to stay in your niche. Some of the best hooks come from completely different industries. A hook that works for a fitness creator might work perfectly for your content, just adapt it to your niche. The skill is recognizing what makes a hook work, not just copying blindly. You need to understand what hooks work, what topics work, what call to actions work, what sounds work, what languages does my audience use. And this is the foundation. Without this, everything is guessing. Step 2. The hook is everything. Literally everything. You have 0.5 seconds, half a second. That's it. The first frame of your video decides whether someone watches or scrolls. This is why research matters so much. You need to know which hooks stop people. And there are 3 types of hooks you can use. The first one is verbal, what you say in the first second. The second one is a visual hook, what they see in the first frame. And the third one is the written hook, the text on screen. And the best videos use all 3 of them. And I call this a hook stack in our agency. You're not just saying something interesting, you're showing something interesting, and you're reinforcing with text. And when you stack hooks, you dramatically increase your chance of stopping the scroll. And most creators only think about what they're going to say. They forget about the visuals, they forget about the texts, and so on. Don't be like most creators. Step number 3, keep them watching. Getting them to stop is step 1, and keeping them watching is step 2. Instagram cares about watch time. If people watch your whole video, or even better, watch it twice, the algorithm pushes it. So, or how do you keep people watching? Pattern interrupts, for example. Change the angle, change the scene, change the energy. Every few seconds, something needs to shift. You can also add more cuts into your videos, for example. If you're just standing there talking without nothing changing or nothing in the background, if it's a boring background, people will scroll. So for example, as you can see here, this campfire in the background, there's always something moving in my background. Then open loops. Say something that creates curiosity, but don't resolve it immediately. But here's why it gets interesting. That keeps people watching because they need to know what comes next. Then entertainment. I will say it again. Be entertaining. Even if you're teaching something, make it fun to watch. Have energy, have a personality, and don't be a robot. And also, if you want to sexualize your content a little bit, you have to be entertaining in some kind of way. Step 4. Speak to your audience. If you want to attract a specific audience, you need to signal that you're for them. Let's say you want a US audience. You need US elements. This means US references in your content. Sound that resonates with Americans. If you're doing speaking videos, English that's an accent-free as possible. That's a very powerful tool. Speaking videos are especially powerful for this. When people hear you talk, they immediately know you are for them or not. And the algorithm picks up these signals too. It sees who's watching and who's engaging, and it shows your content to similar people. So be intentional. If you want to be a specific audience, create content specifically for them. Don't just hope they find you. What you can do is place a USA flag, record in USA locations. Step 5. Post more than you think. 2 to 3 reels per day. I know that sounds like a lot. But here's why it matters. You don't know what's going to work until you test it. Every video is data. The more videos you post, the faster you learn. Some people find their winning formula in the first week. Some take a month, but you will never find it if you're not posting enough. And you're just starting. You need to accept that most of your videos won't pop. That's normal. That's part of the process. You have to be willing to post videos with low views in order to eventually post videos with high views. Like I said before, volume negates luck. Remember that. Step 6. Analyze, then double down. When something works, and eventually something will, then don't just move on. Analyze it. Why did it work? What was the hook? The topic, the format, the sound. Break it down into components and then do it again with a small tweak. Document every single step in a Google Sheet or in a Google Doc. This is called doubling down, and it's how you turn one viral video into a whole strategy. The creator who grow fastest are the ones who find what works and then milk it until it stops working. And don't be the creator who gets a viral video and then posts something completely different the next day. That's wasting your momentum and just your time. When you find something that works, then double down, write it. Step 7. You don't have to be original. This is important, so let me say it clearly. You don't have to be original. Every successful creator is inspired by someone else. Everyone is adapting formats, hooks, ideas from other creators. The goal isn't to invent something new. The goal is to execute something proven in your own way. That's the golden rule of social media short form content. Find what works, adapt it, and make it yours. That's the game. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Start studying what's already rolling. Section 4 now, the setup. Quick section on account setup, because I see people mess this up a lot. On Instagram, you don't need a VPN. You don't need a proxy, you don't need anything fancy. Just a normal account with normal warm-up process. What does a warm-up process mean? Before I start posting, spend 1 or 2 days just being a normal user. Interact, save, scroll, like, comment, watch videos, follow some people, DM some people in your niche. This tells Instagram you're a real person, not a bot. It's not complicated, just act as a human for a day or 2. So many agencies and creators fuck it up because they think they have to interact for 1 or 2 weeks until they can post. Then set up your profile picture properly, bio, profile picture highlights, make it look real and make it look active, and then start posting. Instagram is purely content based. There's no secret hack. There's no trick to beat the algorithm. The algorithm rewards good content that's relevant to the target's audience. And that's it. So stop looking for shortcuts and start making better content, because this is what Instagram actually wants. That's why they're also giving us all of the statistics. I've talked about this more in my other videos if you want the full breakdown on account setup. But for now, just know it's simple, don't overcomplicate it. Section 5, the mistakes. Let me quickly run through the biggest mistakes I see. So mistake 1, posting random content with no strategy. Every post should have a purpose. If you don't know why you're posting something, don't post it, please. Random content gets random results. That's not a business. Mistake number 2, no red thread. Your account needs a theme, a vibe, something that ties all together. If someone lands on your profile and can't immediately understand what you are about, they won't follow. Clarity will always convert and confusion won't. Mistake number 3, not knowing what works. You should be able to tell me, these are the hooks that work in my niche. These are the topics, these are the formats. And if you can't, you haven't done enough research. Go back to step 1. Mistake number 4, surface level analysis. When a video flops, don't just say the algorithm hates me. Please stop doing that. Ask what was wrong with the hook, what was pacing off, what was boring. Did it speak to my audience? Go deep. That's where the insights are. Mistake number 5, thinking shadow bans are real. They are not. They don't exist. Shadow ban equals bad content. Not the way what you think. So please stop by copying. If you're getting low views, it's because your content isn't resonating. People don't like it. Stop blaming, please. Stop blaming the Instagram platform or the TikTok platform. Start improving your content. The algorithm isn't against you. It's just not impressed yet. The algorithm is your best friend. So section 6. Now let me show you this actually works. Here is one video, or here's one screenshot of one of our creators before she was with us. And here's a second screenshot here from a creator that joined our agency like a month ago, and we've made over 1 million views in her first week. And this is possible because we've executed all of the strategies I was speaking about in this video. We've doubled down on the working content pieces, and we've just ignored the things that didn't work. And it's not just about the views. It's also that we converted a lot of these views. It's also with a good audience. This case, this was a German account, so we had mostly German followers there. So now let's recap what we covered. Views aren't random, they are a skill. You need to understand your niche. Research what works, stack your hooks, keep people watching, speak to your specific audience, post consistently, analyze, and double down. And for the sake, please stop blaming shadow bans. They don't exist. Your content needs to get better. If you want more strategies like this, I share exclusive content in my Telegram group that doesn't go on YouTube. Stuff I can't put here, deeper breakdowns and real examples. The link is down in the description. It's completely for free. And if you're a creator who is serious about growing, you can apply to work with me. Link is also in the description, or just DM me on Instagram and then we can find out if you're a good fit or not. Now stop watching videos and go post your first reel. The best time to start was yesterday, the second best time is right now. I will see you in the next one.